I was born for this. So they told me. I have my doubts. It's one thing to have people blow smoke up your ass when they want you to do something difficult for them. And you believe it. That's the sorry part. Kicking yourself later. 'Cause you believed. You believed in the smoke up your ass. That's ultimately a self-esteem issue for all of us, not just me. We want to believe the things that people say about us. Here I am. This is not the first time. And I suspect I'm such a dumbass it won't be the last. That's low self-esteem talking right there. Okay. There's some lady over here. About 10 feet, 12 feet away. It's like she's out here for the same reason. Ma'am? Ma'am? Hey. I'm sorry to disturb you, but why are you out here? I mean, that's rude. I'm not trying to be rude, but I just noticed that you're out here too, and you look a little bit confused. I don't mean that personal. I'm just saying you might be a little bit confused like me. I don't want to presume that you're confused. There could be a self-esteem thing, and I don't want to imply that you have self-esteem issues. I have self-esteem issues, but I'm just wondering why are you here? I don't know why I'm here. They told me I was born for this. They're blowing smoke up my ass. I just believe it, because I just don't know what else to do. I feel used. Oh shit, yeah, totally. I feel used. Ma'am, I don't mean to pry, but... well, I guess I do mean to pry. I mean to pry. You think they chose us for a reason? Out here like this? I mean, it is really beautiful, but it is bleak and barren too. I think they did choose us because they knew that we would say yes. They have this habit of choosing men who just end up being abusive. I choose the same kind of women. I mean, maybe they're not abusive in the way that the men that you're dating were abusive, but they're like real works of art, for sure. They're like that badass boss babe, independent modern woman who's just like never happy. It's got all these expectations all the time, you know. Yes, I guess so. Although that's what the guys end up telling me, that I'm all of what you just said. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, maybe they're just assholes. Well, I don't know, maybe. I mean, I just seem to be the common denominator. But what I'm really thinking about is how do they know? Whoever chose me to be out here, like, how do they even know that I would be the right candidate for this? Is that your friend? What? Is that your friend? What the? No, that's not my friend. Well, who is he? I don't know. Oh, excuse me, sir. Hello? Hi. Hello. Hi. What are you doing out here? I don't know what I'm doing out here. They told me I was born for this. Probably blowing smoke up my ass. Totally. Totes. You're totally one of us. Eh? Yeah, man. Welcome. Who are you? Well, I was here first. I'm pretty sure I was. My name is Brett. Brett. Nice to meet you, Brett. My name is Satyen. Satyen, huh? Yeah, Satyen. That's really spiritual. Okay. Yeah, well, no offense. Doesn't he take offense being called spiritual? No, I don't take offense being called spiritual. I am spiritual. Good. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page, Satyen. Pleasure to meet you, Brett. I'm happy you're here. Satyen. Well, where am I? Brett doesn't know. Brett doesn't know. Excuse me, ma'am, do you know where we are? Do I know? No, I don't know where we are. Well, I'm Brett. This is Satyen. Satyen's a spiritual guy. I'm just a regular guy. And, you are. Nicole. Well, that's really great to meet you. Satyen, this is Nicole. Whoa. Who are you? Who are you? Wow, okay. We had 3, we are now 4. And, I'm sorry, excuse me. Welcome. I'm Brett, this is Satyen, Nicole, and you are? Arthur. 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 Okay, Arthur, welcome. We're just trying to get oriented here, Arthur. And, tell us about you. Why are you here? They told me I was born for this. They told all of us that. I think they're blowing smoke up my ass. That we were all saying the same thing, man. Brett, let me tell you something. What's going on right now is not right. Yeah? Okay. Tell me more about that. Arthur, I'm all ears, man. What's not right? I mean, I would think that Sachin and Nicole would also agree that just being here, dumped off, well, yeah, that's the problem. I don't know how I got here. I just know that I'm here. You know, just moments ago I was in my living room, drinking some Earl Grey tea with a little bit of honey. And there's no psychedelics involved. And now I'm out here in this barren, bleak landscape. That's exactly what we said. This is like barren and bleak, but yeah. I mean, Arthur, tell me if there's something else. What do you mean? I mean, there's something else. There's something else about this landscape. It's just, guys, help me out here. Wouldn't you say that there's something special? Yeah, there's something special. Right. Well, what is it, Nicole? What do you think there's something special? I don't know. I'm really drawn to it, but I was a little bit terrified. Yeah, I would agree with that, Sachin. A lot of potential here. A lot of potential for understanding ourselves in this environment. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Absolutely, man. And what about you, Arthur? What do you think? I'm hungry. You hungry? You were just having some tea with some honey, but now you're hungry? Do you have a thing with food? No, I don't have a thing with food. I'm just, all of a sudden, really famished. Yeah, I am too, actually. Now that you say it, I am. I'm really hungry. I am too. Yeah? Satyan's hungry. Yeah. Well, guys, did anybody bring anything to eat? Did you bring something to eat, Satyan or Nicole? Arthur, did you bring anything? I don't think that we could have brought anything. We just are here. Okay? What are we gonna eat? And just have a really strong desire to eat dirt. Dirt, Arthur? Yeah, dirt. You want to eat dirt? I'm not hesitating, am I? I'm gonna eat dirt. Arthur, don't eat, don't eat dirt. That's bad for you. I'm sure that's not good for you. We're not designed to eat dirt. I really feel a strong compulsion to eat dirt. That's what I'm here for. You're not gonna be eating dirt, Arthur. Come on. Guys, help me out here. No, I get it. I'm feeling a strong desire to eat dirt too. What? Nicole, you're not gonna eat. Sachi? Yes? I think this is where we advance our understanding. Wow. Okay. Now that you guys are considering it, 75% of us is actually thinking about eating dirt. I don't necessarily want to be the holdout here. But I kind of feel like this is not right. Like, I don't get why we would just suddenly appear one after another in this landscape and then not know why we're here. And then just want to eat dirt. And why are we saying the same things? I was born to do this smoke being blown up my ass. And then we're all like unanimously wanting the same thing. I'm not sure about this. Arthur? Yeah. Did you pick up some dirt? I did. You're not gonna eat that dirt, are you? God. I think I am. No. If you eat that dirt, you're gonna have some kind of reaction, and as far as we can tell, there's no hospital around here, no doctors, nothing. Unless Satyan or Nicole, are you either of you gonna be able to help him if he eats that dirt? No. No, I will not. Arthur, you ever heard of devolution? Devolution? No, Brad, I haven't heard of that. Well, it's like the opposite of evolution, really. Just basically. Yeah. So, well, you put that dirt in your mouth, Arthur, and you're gonna start devolving. Man, you're gonna start going primitive. I'm fucking hungry, man. I know. And that dirt looks delicious to me. Yeah, honestly, it's looking tasty to me too, man, but that doesn't mean that we have to eat it. Okay? Well, I'm looking around and I'm not seeing anything here probably hundreds of miles as far as I can see. There's nothing. It's just barren landscape, and I've got a really fucking insatiable hunger right now, man. It's like I'm getting hangry, bro. So, unless you got a better solution, I'm eating that dirt. That dirt there's probably lots of nutrients in there, some worms, some bugs, some whatever it is. Oh God, man, I really fucking want to eat this fucking dirt. Yeah. You can't do it, man. Because if you eat that dirt, what's gonna happen is we're gonna be tempted to eat that dirt too. Well, Brett, I'm already tempted to eat the dirt with Arthur, and I'm sure Nicole is. Yeah, I really want to eat it too. Yeah, I want to eat it too, guys. But we have to. We need to resist the temptation to devolve. Because if you eat the dirt, what's next? What do you mean, what's next? What I'm saying, Arthur, is you don't even know what's next. You just know you're famished now, and then you get down on your hands and knees and just start eating dirt. What's next? You're gonna get savage and try to incapacitate us? Eat us? Enslave us? It's the wrong direction, man. Sachin, back me up on this. I mean, come on. It's like from a spiritual perspective, I'm sure you have some wisdom. I just feel an overwhelming desire to eat dirt, Brett. And I can't explain it. And for me, I'm all about embodiment. That is my spiritual practice, to be as descended and embodied as I can be. And if that means re-sanctifying the earth and my relationship to it, this is the sacred. No, it's not. But what I'm telling you, Brett, is that we have the capacity to reframe. We're going to reframe what it means to eat dirt. I think if we just look at this rationally, if we look at it existentially, and also, of course, spiritually, we'll find that we were all out here for the same reason. All of us felt like we were born for this moment. And we also had this strange sensation, yes, that people were blowing smoke up our asses, cajoling us to come to this barren and bleak landscape. Again, all of us are using the same words. We're all in this together, Brett. Wow. Seriously? What do you think? What do you think, Nicole? Well, I think we may have been chosen to have this experience together. We're gonna have an experience together, and we're all chosen because we have this kind of simpatico, really. I mean, I can relate to you guys, and it has something to do with just us all having these same thoughts. Like, how does that happen? And then we're all here, so we must have been selected, Brett. We must have been selected. And we know how to, I guess, work together. We're in the same kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like we're on the same wavelength is what I'm trying to say, really. We're all on the same wavelength, and maybe we need to understand that our desire to get down on our hands and knees, and it's a really strong desire. Like, I'm having a hard time not getting on my hands and knees and just digging my face in it and eating. Maybe what we're all supposed to do, and this is what like Sachin is talking about, is just like support each other. We have to support each other. But I know, but okay, so Nicole, what you're saying makes a lot of sense. But why am I the one who's resisting the three of you? Like, I'm nobody. I actually have a low self-esteem, really. I mean, so if what you're saying is true, why would I be the one that's resisting you when I typically do not want to resist? I want to go with the crowd. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I just am not someone to oppose. Well, Brett, maybe you're the one who needs to, give the opposition so that we can all truly consent. It's like if we just started doing it, what's the point of the experiment? We're not even thinking, we're just getting down and eating dirt. But your role is to get us to at least be thoughtful enough, critical enough, to say, okay, I'm not sure about this. Let's review everything and then choose. And so we are coming from our higher functions, Brett. That's what you're representing, I think, and you're being a team player. We're all in this together. We're all here together. And that's what I think your role is. Well, that's flattering. Arthur, that's flattering. I feel like you're blowing smoke up my ass. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, Brett. Arthur, you may be wanting to just rationalize something. Like, okay, you have a role, so you kind of transcending and including me so that you can go ahead and get on your knees and eat. I'm just trying to understand why you're resisting this when all of us want to get on our knees. Yeah, but you know what's interesting, Arthur, and I think all of us are truly grappling with this, is that as hungry as we are, and as compelling as this dirt looks and smells, I'm smelling the dirt. It smells amazing. There's still something in Sachin and Nicole and you. Something that won't do it. Well, Brett, the something, I think, is what is it, Arthur? Why won't you do it? Well, you could do it, and the three of us could just watch. Well, maybe I just need to I don't know, maybe I just need I guess I just need your approval. Okay. At least you're being honest. I wish I didn't. I wish I could just do it. But somehow I need your approval. I'm getting that. And there's a part of me that won't give it to you, and I don't know why. Something deep inside my DNA that's like, oh, you can't do that. And yet, there's a part of me that's like, get down there and start gobbling. Sachin, Nicole. Yeah. I'm just afraid. Feeling a lot of fear right now. I'm just hearing these weird things in my ear. Really. Yeah, I'm just feeling weird things in my ear. Like, there's a frequency in my ear. It's like really high pitched. And it's like happening. And it's making me a little feel like it's pushing me. It's making me a little bit... I don't know. It just started, though. When Arthur was talking about not being able to do it. Do you guys hear it? I hear it, Nicole. Does it feel like it's kind of pushing you, Satyan? Like coercing you? Yes. Do you know what it's saying to you? No, I could just feel it pushing. This sound. Yeah. I can hear it too. Arthur, can you hear it? I can, yes. It also sounds like you guys, I'm also afraid. It's like what Nicole is saying. There's just some real fear here. And, I think I know what I am afraid of. Okay, well, tell us, Arthur, we're probably all afraid of the same thing. That's what you were talking about. Like, you named it. And then I just kind of caught up with it. It's, this devolution thing that you said. You were saying if we get down here and eat the dirt, what's gonna happen next? Yeah. What about you, Satya? Are you afraid? Yes. The more I hear that sound, that frequency, the more afraid I get. Yeah, guys. It's like we're out here doing two things at once. We are reinforcing one another to get down on our knees and eat dirt. And at the same time, as we feel that desire and we're checking in with each other and really unsure, there's this other thing happening too. And that's what we're resisting it. And we're resisting it together. You know, maybe I'm resisting it the most, or I'm just talking about it. Maybe you're both, all of you are resisting it, but I'm talking about it a lot. And that frequency, it's like it's pushing me to get on my knees. That's what I'm afraid of. That once I do that, there's no going back. And once you guys do it too, and we're all on our knees eating dirt, we are going to become savages. And this is a relentless frequency pushing on me. And you know, you, Satya, you, Nicole, you, Arthur, we're all being coerced by this frequency. The more we talk about it, Satyan, the more we talk about it, the more we hear the frequency that's pushing us. The more that we're resisting, the louder the frequency gets, because it's got to push us. If we don't resist it, we don't even hear the frequency anymore, because we're just so sucked in. We're obeying the frequency. When we disobey, the frequency gets a little out. And louder. Oh. Guys, can you hear it? It's just getting really fucking intense in there. Yeah, I can hear it. It hurts. We are getting bombarded by this frequency. And it's like the only way to stop it is to get on our fucking knees and kneel. Oh no, you're really... I'm hungry. I just want the pain to stop. And I just want to get on my knees and heat the dirt. Arthur, I need you to help me. Satya, Nicole, we just got to resist getting on my knees to eat dirt. Getting on my knees. To eat dirt. What's next? Eating bugs? Eating humans? I have to resist getting on my knees to eat dirt. That's why we're out here, guys. We're people who live at the same frequency. I don't consider myself spiritual, Satyan. I don't. But there's something about you that I recognize in me. It's the same. Nicole, Arthur, it's the same. I can feel you. I feel you. In me. I know you're feeling very weak right now and that you want to succumb. Get on your knees and eat dirt. But we can't resist. It gets loud. Just feel my muscles getting sore and my joints are aching and my bones are rattling right now. I feel like it's starting to disintegrate. But I'm not going this way. Gang, I'm not going this way. We can not. We have to resist. It's evolving. It's dissolving. I will not eat dirt. I will not eat dirt. I will not eat bugs. I will not eat humans. The frequency is all over the sky, guys. It's all over the skies. You can see it. The frequency is all over the skies. It's these long streams of frequency. Sajin, tell me if you could see it. I could see it. Nicole, Arthur, tell me if you guys could see it. Yes, I could see it. Arthur, I could see the frequencies up there. Just streams and streams of frequencies. I could see them. We are getting absolutely assaulted, guys, but you and I have to remain strong. I feel that we can win if we just hold on to our dignity as humans. They want to make us less than human and getting on our knees to eat dirt. It's constant warfare. Constant warfare. On a molecular level. That's what this devolution is. Get on your knees and eat dirt. Get on your knees and eat dirt. Sachin, get on your knees and eat dirt. Nicole, get on your knees and eat dirt. Arthur, get down on your knees and eat dirt. There, I said it. I said it, guys. Whatever it was, I said it. I said it. I became one with the frequency. Streams and streams of frequencies. I do as I say or die. All of you, I'm here to tell you that you do as I say or die. Devolve! Now. Get on your knees and eat dirt. Get on your knees. Eat dirt. This is the future. Here I am with my high priests. High priest. Satyan, high priestess. Nicole, high priest Arthur, and we are the vicars of the new world. All of you shall eat dirt. Enjoy the nutrients, the minerals, the microorganisms, yes, the bugs. And when you have developed a hearty appetite for dirt, you'll see what's next. There's always something next. You primitive humans don't understand that there's always something next. You always think that you're at the end of the ride. The ride does not end until you die. There's always something else. This is not your ride, it is my ride, High Priest. Brett, High Priest. Sajin, High Priestess. Nicole, High Priest. Arthur, we're all here to guide you. You cannot resist the frequency. The streams of frequency in the sky bombard you and fall upon your forehead, anoint you like raindrops of truth. Pitter, patter, eat dirt. You have the wrong mindset. Evolution is always uncertainty. Evolution is always full of a baseline of terror. You don't know where you're going. It's all unknown. Freedom. No freedom. Freedom is laughable. Freedom gets you nothing but sweat, tears, blood. Eating dirt, devolving. You simply have to obey, and that is all. You think you want freedom. Freedom causes you so much heartache. Freedom is, keeps you up at night with endless possibilities. Eat the dirt. Shut up and eat the dirt. Getting on my knees to eat dirt is the best thing that ever happened to me. I would write it down on a pamphlet and send it to all the citizens of the earth from the airplanes. Just drop the pamphlets. Pamphleteer the entire planet. Get on your knees and eat dirt. Because everybody here's got the same existential problem. We don't know what to do with ourselves. We keep thinking that if we're free, we'll find the answer, and yet we never do. So stop trying to find the answer and get on your knees and eat. Freedom is your enemy. Freedom is the enemy. Don't pretend. Don't pretend that you're not sick of it. Every day, trying to make the choices every day, resisting the frequency. The streams of frequency that fill the sky, raining down the particulates on our mind. The anointing of truth on the forehead, the pitter, the patter. Stop resisting the frequency. You see what happens to me. See the conviction. I have high self-worth now. I used to be a slave, low self-worth, so free, always trying to figure out reality. Not anymore. I was born for this. I was born for this. So are my cohorts. Sachin, I think it's befitting that you take the south, and Sachin south, I like the ring of it. And Nicole, take the north. Nicole, north, why not? Arthur, east or west? Arthur east, I like the sound of that. Brett West, Arthur East. I like it. We are going to span the four corners of the globe. A globe does not have corners, but we like this. We like it. Arthur, tell us your plan. I like the idea, Brett. I like the idea of grabbing individuals four at a time and teleporting them into a barren, bleak wasteland and having them resist the frequency until they can no longer, until they get on their knees and eat dirt. And I like the idea of having those four go into the four corners of the globe and being our acolytes. Yes. Nicole, tell us what you plan on doing. Well, I like everything that you have said, you and Arthur. Just add this one little part that we will be the acolytes. Yes. Acolytes upon acolytes upon acolytes. Oh, I like it. I like the acolyte. Thank you for that. And Satyan, yes, tell us, Mr. Spiritual, what will you be doing in the south? Mr. Spiritual. Oh, grand. Spirituality of devolution. We get everybody on all the four corners to eat dirt. I really love the idea. And then we set up these temples of acolytes upon acolytes upon acolytes, because who is the true leader here? We can't even see the leader. We feel the leader. We feel the frequency. The frequency is the boss. Who knows what the boss wants tomorrow? As you pointed out, Brett, there's always something that never ends. I, Satyan, take delight in always serving as an acolyte. The invisible frequency streaming through the skies, I can feel it. Fantastic. Thank you all. We shall have temples. I am an acolyte. I love this. But I am also a priest. An acolyte and a priest. I shall have a temple. The temple itself shall be made of dirt. Yes, because dirt is what started it all. Dirt. This common element. And now I understand the frequency and why. The frequency itself is a life form, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? Absolutely. Yes, Arthur. Absolutely, Arthur of the East. It is a life form. That frequency. It is nurturing. Brett, it is very nurturing. Yes, and this is what people don't understand. They don't understand how nurturing it is to have that direction where you know to get on your knees to eat dirt. Getting on my knees to eat dirt. I can express a hope. And maybe the four of you also share this hope with me. That one day we will meet the originator of the frequency. Because I have my theory. And I would like to hear your thoughts on my theory that it is the frequency that brought us out here one by one. All four of us. What do you think? Satyan, what do you think about that? Yes. What I think is that there has to be a uniformity and yet a difference. Yes, a uniformity and a difference. The uniformity is where we experience the same kind of language, same resistance, same acquiescence, same assessment of the environment. Yes. Satyan? Satyan? Yes? Yes, priestess. Nicole of the North, yes. You talked about acquiescence. Yes, I did. That word really rings true for me. We resisted, and Sachin, the more that we resisted, the more suffering that we felt inside. Like, I felt like I was going to split apart at the atomic level, Sachin, and it was that last moment where all I had to do was, as you say, I just had to acquiesce, and all of the suffering stopped. And I guess one thing that I want to talk to you guys about before I go and vanish to the north is this. I want to be able to explain this to my acolytes, to be able to influence them. And that we all acquiesced at the same time. And that was the end of the suffering. But I can hear my acolytes saying, well, it's really my own question, and I would love to hear what everybody has to say. This frequency that's streaming in the sky, all these streams of frequency, got us to do what it wanted, and now the suffering is over. I wouldn't say that I feel great, but I'm definitely not suffering like I was when I was resisting the frequency. But I'm just wondering everybody's thoughts on, like, acquiescing. Like, we acquiesced and so we stopped suffering. Is that how you guys are seeing this as well? I'm just curious. I want to know what I should say to people if they ask me. Well, when I go to the West, here's what I'm going to tell my acolytes. That we should have been acquiescing our whole lives to the frequency that streams through the skies. And it's only because we didn't. That's the reason why life sucked. Put it bluntly. And when we found ourselves out here together in this shared experience, notice how it got so much worse before it got better. Notice that. That should tell you something. That should tell you something, Nicole, because you didn't have to be that way. Why did we have to be brought to our knees? Why can't we just eat dirt from the beginning? Why wasn't I raised on dirt? Breastfed dirt. Spoon-fed dirt. Why did I have to resist that my whole life when I'm sure that when I was a little kid I just wanted to eat dirt and someone told me don't do that, it's bad for you, and they slapped my hand and all the dirt fell out on the ground. But I clutched that dirt. I had a whole fistful of dirt. So what I would say to all of you is when the acolytes ask you, just say we should have been acquiescing the whole time, and help them understand the connection between acquiescing and acolyte. The acolyte acquiesces. Help them. They're not going to get that connection. We are the ones, we're the priests and priestesses who help them see the connections. That they're only going to suffer when they don't acquiesce. And that being part of this fucked up, inverted world is thinking that you're going to have some freedom if you resist. Think of all the suffering that we experienced our whole lives, not just today out here, which is really the culmination, it was the crescendo of the symphony of our lives. We don't have to suffer, and that's what you tell them. That's our role as priests and priestess, is to help them understand that they don't have to suffer as long as they acquiesce. And they're going to have all sorts of questions for you, but they're going to really show you your own blind spots where you can improve. Because every question's going to come from that doubt. Every question, guys, every single one of them is going to be about doubt. But that's why they're your acolytes, and that's when they're ready, guys. When they're ready, you're going to put them out in the field or the barren landscape. You're going to put them out there the way that we were put out here. But I don't get how we were thrown out here. I was drinking tea and honey, and all of a sudden I found myself out in this barren landscape with you guys. So how are we going to get the acolytes to be out here? I don't know how to teleport acolytes. Brett, just help me understand how I'm going to do that. Well, Arthur, I don't know how you're going to do that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Guys, Sachin? No, I don't know either. We don't have to know. Arthur, we don't have to know. There is a frequency, brother. Have faith in the frequency. You see all those trails up there. Have faith in the frequency. That the right wisdom will come down, sprinkling down particulates on your head, titillating your crown chakra, showing you the path. I have no doubt, guys. I don't know if you experience doubt, and maybe this is where we part ways. I have no doubt, zero doubt, that when the acolyte is ready, I will teleport them, for lack of a better word. I don't know if that's what happened to us, but I will be able to do that because I'm connected to the frequency. And just as today, it helped devolve us to make us free and happy and clear, it will do the same again. Brett, can I ask you a question? Yes, of course. Well, before we just acquiesced, you were talking about the devolution and eating bugs and eating humans and just getting worse and worse and worse and primitive and savage and just all of the stuff. Is that still coming? Are we still going to be doing that stuff? Because, after all of the suffering and the frequency stopped and we said yes, I feel a lot better, but I don't know what the future holds. Like, is what I'm asking you, is devolution, is that really such a bad thing? Of course it's not a bad thing. What I'm trying to show you, it's great that you're asking this question. It's not a bad thing. Devolution means just giving up this facade of autonomy, giving up this illusion of sovereignty, because that's what causes the trouble, Nicole. Like, we're all supposed to be independent and free and sovereign and autonomous. All of us were so lost. Now we just listen to the frequency. Now we just submit to the frequency. And we wait. We wait for the frequency to tell us what to do.